Okay, everybody, it's Saturday and it is the beginning of May, and we are so excited to share with you today the launch of Phase 2 of XANGO University, all new architecture for our XANGO University campus. And I think what excites me the most, because I've been full-time in the industry for 21 years now, is our faculty. Our faculty is comprised of dozens of million and multi-million dollar earners from a variety of backgrounds, and we're talking about people that are educators like myself, business people, healthcare and real estate professionals, insurance professionals, stay-at-home moms and dads, and so much more. And every faculty member is committed to assisting our students in their journey to success. And what's really exciting, every single faculty member is a member of the $1 Million Club or the Multi-Million Dollar Club. And we are so excited because we aspire, all of us, to have better health and better finances through a team effort. And the university is committed to never-ending improvement. And why is that? Because that's how we continue to grow and to prosper. And today's intent is an overview of the new architecture with the latest 21st century tools to help you build easier and faster globally. Now, what's also coming in this faculty arena, I wanted to show you, is that you see Dr. Armando de Guzman. That's a funny story. I met him a little over 20 years ago. He tells everybody he picked me up in a phone booth. I used to leave business cards in phone booths all the time. And when you click on that little link, his video comes up. And right now it's in Spanish, but we'll give you a little peek. Priest or doctor, and when you click on our little video link, you will then see our story from riches to rags and back again. And all of the other faculty members will have their videos also added to this area in the university. So let's take a look at the campus itself. So how do you get to these different buildings? And the purpose really of the university is one and only one, and it's our mission statement that no one is left behind. And I know that when I talk to people and they've been in network marketing in previous companies, their common comment when I ask them, why do you think it did not work for you, but yet you haven't given up on your dream? And every single one of them said it's like the blind leading the blind. And as you know, our mission here at the university is no one is left behind. So when you become a scholar and enroll in the university as one of our esteemed scholars, you're going to have the benefit of exclusive 21st century tools and information. And it complements so well the new My XANGO Builder. So let me go through, if I may, the campus, and I teach the way I learn. There are some people who are very, very techy and will read manuals. Not me. I need somebody to show me, point and click. I guess that's why, I've been going to Apple classes forever. But so I will be doing a recording, actually, of each building and how we are suggesting you use each building. So as you see, when you put your cursor over the building itself turns white, and in the campus courtyard, it designates which building you're in. But what's pretty impressive, I think, about the site, there are several ways to visit each building. And up here, so you learn the terminology, these are parent headers. So when you click on product education building, that comes up. However, when you also click on the product education header, it also comes up. So let's go over to the prospecting tools building. So as you move your cursor over the building, this is one way to access the departments in the building, again, to make the architecture easy for you to be on campus, or you just go to the drop-down parent menu for each of the buildings. So the same thing happens with Masters of Motivation, resources, electives, faculty, curriculum, the e-store, as well as links to XANGO Internationals. But let's start at the beginning. So we have two options here. I can click on the building itself for product education, or I can also go up here to the parent header and click on that. Now, what we've tried to do is make navigating very simple. So this is the parent menu, which gives you another drop-down menu. And here's what I believe, and this is just what, most of us on the faculty believe. With XANGO, because we have such extraordinary science, extraordinary, and I feel bad. I talk to prospects all the time who are in other companies. They should be ashamed to represent the companies that they have in their company. So in the product, science, and education, you've got the juice and then the science and research on the particular product. And here's what we believe. We believe that if you understand why our products are different and how they help you live longer, healthier, you're going to stay on the products longer. And that's all about retention. So all of this is science and research in one place that you'll be able to forward to your potential customers or business partners. And then there are obviously videos covering many aspects of, now if you haven't seen this one yet, alternative medicine, could it be XANGO juice? In my opinion, very costly to produce, and this is a particular video that I send to all my prospects. We even have a short video on veterinary medicine, and of course the TV show, The Docs. So under product education, we're still on the XANGO juice and reserve. We just went over the science and research. Now let's look at the personal experiences. And it's my thought that every week you should pick one of these products to learn about, just one, and look at the science and research, look at some of the product experiences, because when you're talking to people, you have no idea who you're going to be talking to that might have someone they love with Crohn's disease or rheumatoid arthritis or diabetes or ovarian cancer or, children, etc. So all of these are all available, and this is still in the XANGO Juice personal experiences. And then, of course, we've got the audio archives. Now we can go down in the parent menu and look at 365. And I know Dr. Judy Leitz is on the call, and this happens to be, it's tough to choose one product you love, but Dr. Judy does an amazing job sharing about 365 and why she thinks this is probably the most important supplement you can take. And some of the science is also here because we've got in there a very unique ingredient that prevents upper respiratory tract infections. And then you go to Precise, and do you see how simple it is to navigate the menus here? Elavive is one of my favorite products. So when you go on science and research, again, every product has the science and research followed by videos that talk about that particular product. And of course, Faveo. Oh my goodness. There is a reason that we won the award by the Direct Selling Association for the best weight management program in the entire profession of network marketing. And some of you may not have seen the trailer of Killer at Large. And of course, we've got testimonials from people who lost an enormous amount of weight, and most importantly, at least for me, I've taken it off and kept it off. And then, of course, we have the product education itself with all the documents, all the PDFs. Some of you may not know that we are open in Japan. It's one of the 43 countries we're in. And believe it or not, it's illegal to be overweight in Japan. Employers actually get fined. So here's more presentations. And I love this presentation by Dr. Joy Rasmussen, because she actually did this presentation for other healthcare professionals. So she's talking about the uniqueness of the product. So, here we are, May. It's almost summertime. People are starting to think, oh, my goodness, I got to shed all the heavy winter clothes. We were at the forum shops yesterday and walking through the insanity because the fight's there this weekend. And I can't believe hot pants, or what we used to call hot pants, it's now called shorts, are back. So, for those of us who need to shed at 10, maybe 15, 20 pounds, now it's time to do the Faveo reset. And, of course, Glimpse and Junie. As far as I know, we are still the only network marketing company, the only one that has signed the compact for Safe Cosmetics. And this is one of my passions. And we've been working with the environmental group for over a decade. But if you have not seen this 10 American study, and you have grandchildren, or you know of people who are childbearing age, this is really, really important information to share, because it is a cosmetic conspiracy. And we've got Annie Leonard's Story of Cosmetics, both in English and in Spanish, plus all of these other educational tools that, tell you how even Johnson & Johnson, there was a class action lawsuit because there was toxins in their baby products. So become familiar so that when you're talking to your potential partners, you actually have passion and knowledge. And, of course, the Goodness Meal Pack. Now, this is just all in the product education building. And the Goodness Meal Pack, oh, my, it's one thing to earn income, but it's another to give back. And XANGO has been giving back before, I think it was the first month they were in business, before they even made penny one profit. So obviously it's been a blessing, because when you give, you get. So that's the product education building. And when you click on the top header, it also gives you a site map of each building. So really easy, very easy to access all the information you need to help not only you be educated, but your potential partners as well. So now let's go to the prospecting tools building. And remember, you can get there directly from the website as well. And what we've done here is try to break everything down that a potential partner wants to see. So if it's the 3D opportunity, everything is here, from how to make money, the paradise trip, how the huge tax advantages of a home-based business, somewhere between $300 and $500 a month. I love the industry credibility with President Clinton and his remarks for the Direct Selling Association and Paul Zane Pilzer and Robert Kiyosaki. And this is the full audio book as well. And hopefully you know that Robert Kiyosaki is going to be one of the main keynote speakers at Rush in September convention. Business overviews. Now, I also suggest that you need to review these yourself. So when you're talking to a potential partner, you'll know what you want to send them. So on the right of this new video player, and we're obviously adding more and more and more, because if you want to scroll down to see what's available, do you see this little white box here? That's a slider, which will help you go down. This is a great video by million dollar earner, new $1 million member, John Jurwitz, the answer for today. If you have not seen my presentation yet, do you want to sleep till you're done? I think it's really short. It's just a few minutes long. And so in the prospecting tools business, building business overviews. In addition to that, I think that if people really understood the huge tax advantages, and we've been friends with Sandi Cohen, who's a certified public accountant. He is a tax attorney who trains other tax attorneys. He's a former trainer for the IRS. And he explains why you can't afford not to have a XANGO home-based business. And what's amazing is that you can deduct weekends. You can write off your vehicle. You can have fun and write it off. You can hire your kids. You can deduct the equivalent of your kids' education and weddings, and you don't even have to fly to an event. You can have a self-insured medical plan that even pays for your kids' braces and Band-Aids. You know, should you use an LLC or a corp or an S corp, or a DBA. So everything is here under the tax advantages. But remember, if you quit XANGO, you lose all your tax advantages. Now, under the prospecting tools, you know, most people want to know, can I really do this? Is this possible? So when you look at the link that says, show me the money, oh my goodness. Now, it happens to be a woman, and, you know, I'm a little partial to female, so guys, I'm sorry, but the truth is the majority of people participating in direct sales are female. So we've got here all the compensation videos, from the complete overview to Nothing Beats Free. And I always send Nothing Beats Free to my potential customers or business partners, because that's everybody's first step, is to get free product. And then the next step would be to become a 1K and earn the I bonuses, how to become a 5K and start getting your car bonuses, and not like other companies where you're forced to have a car. You can use it for a mortgage payment. I would have loved to have that extra $400 a month to help pay for nursing care when I was taking care of my mother. 20K, the power of 3, simple to multiply, and the list goes on and on. So you need to become familiar with things that are here. But remember, nothing is more important than having conversations with people. Media accolades, you know, and there's more articles that have been brought to my attention that I will be adding a little bit later. And if you're brand new to XANGO, you want to know the history of the company and why you can stand so proud to be associated with greatness, not just good, but greatness. And the first 10 years, you can download that. And then we have additional videos, articles for you to share as well. So we're still in prospect and, of course, awards. Oh, my goodness. Most companies don't hold a candle to the awards that XANGO has received over and over and over and over and over again. So when you're brand new, take a look at this, because there is no company. Now remember, I'm a co-founder of the Association of Network Marketing Professionals. I've been on their board for 11 years. So I hear and see a lot behind the scenes, and nobody comes close. Now, in the prospecting tools, of course, is our dear support partner, Ray Herron, an absolute jewel and a professional. And from his heart, he is sharing why the university is so important, because it's the skills that you're going to get that will be proportionate to your check. So that's the prospecting tools building. Now, we did the Meet the Faculty building, so I'm going to X out of that for now. And I'm going to now go to one of my favorite buildings, which is Master of Motivation. But let me show you how you can get there as well, just in case you were late on the call. When you put your cursor over the building, it's the one on the right here, in the center of the university campus, or the quad, as some people call it, is the Masters of Motivation building. So you can get there this way, or you can get here through the top menu. So here is the site map for this particular building and all the departments that are in here, and every author is here. And this is my passion. In fact, we were at Go Premier, I guess it was maybe last month, and we were sitting at the table with a young woman. I don't know how she does it. She's got like 4 or 5 kids, and she's a 5K, and she has a job, and she could not stop thanking us for the university, because she used to be in another program where she spent somewhere in about probably somewhere between $30 to $50 every single month for what used to be audio cassettes and then CDs. So you've got thousands and thousands of dollars from authors, from Bob Proctor, Brian Tracy, Earl Nightingale, Les Brown, Napoleon Hill. I mean, the list goes on and on. And let's be honest here, okay? Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Everyone that believes in the law of attraction, it all stemmed, if they'll admit it, from Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. And I've got it on my desk, and I'm trying to see the copyright, 1937. Think about that. I wasn't even born yet. So we're talking about a very long time ago. So my suggestion, in fact, we're going to be creating a series of autoresponders. I have to learn how to do it yet, that will complement my XANGO Builder. So this is a great synergy for both the marketing site of my XANGO Builder as well as the university. So that's the list of all the authors. Then one of my favorite places is motivational and inspirational videos. And I put little Jessica first because I absolutely love her. And if you've been part of our Unlocking Your $1 Million Mindset calls, you know that your mindset controls everything. Sadly, it's your subconscious mind that really controls your breathing, your movements, and your choices. So it's so important to believe that you're going to be successful and then do what you need to do. And here's a song that I absolutely love. You've Got a Millionaire Mind. And my suggestion would be put this on your iPhone. Or so if you don't have an iPhone, whatever smart device you have, most of the Gen Y generation today don't even use computers. Everything is on their mobile devices. And play that. You know, use your car as a university to listen to some of these motivational and inspirational videos. So there's a ton of them here. And maybe commit to 1 or 2 or 3 a week. But it's not to replace sampling and having conversation. So hope you know that. Okay. Then there's more videos We've also put in here more masters. One of my favorite people is Michael Oliver and natural selling. So we've actually got live training from some of the masters here. Let's see, Kevin Hall, The Power of Words. I want to share 3 words. So this is your university. So you have to think to yourself, where am I weak? Where do I need help? And then let us know so that the faculty can help you as well. And of course, the archives are here for Unlocking the $1 Million Mindset, as well as the book club. And of course, there's ebooks. And we really searched hard to find ebooks that you could easily access without having to pay for it. But I got to tell you guys, if you go into $1 million homes or multi-million-dollar homes, you're guaranteed that one of their rooms is a library filled with books, filled with what used to be audio cassette tapes is now CDs and DVDs. In fact, our whole second floor where Eddie and I have offices at our home, Ed had to buy me new bookcases. He's actually bought 2 new bookcases in addition to the custom bookcases we have because stuff is overflowing. So you really should have the book as well. But these are wonderful so that you can listen to this in your car. You know, who moved my cheese? And who do you identify with out of the mice? And, of course, Napoleon Hill and Acres of Diamond. And, I mean, these are all audio. So no excuse that use your car as a vehicle for learning. So that's the masters. Now we're going to go into the resource building. And as you see, this is, quite honestly, it's hard to say it's one of my favorite buildings, but they're all my favorite because in building the architecture, the faculty wanted you to have every resource that you need at your fingertips. So forms and charts, so a 1K chart, a 5K chart. If you have not yet downloaded the free software to make labels for your 3-2-1 packs, hey guys, it's free. You know, we all love the word free. And it's free for a PC, for those who still have a PC, and free for those who have a Mac. But even better than that, if I can go back, we even gave you the labels with artwork. So, you know, remember, you only have 4 seconds to make a great impression. Only 4 seconds. So let me see if I can open this without going out of the university. Here it is. Okay, 30 on a sheet, and you don't have to use Avery. You can go to Target or Walmart and just get any label that's 30 on a sheet, and this goes beautifully on the brochure, the custom brochure that we did, as well as on the 3-2-1 card. So this is all here for you, already here. So let's go back to the resource building and slide down. There's even the limitless comparison chart, price list for U.S. and Canada. And this is a prospect profile sheet. And before I do a 3-way with anyone, I always ask to please fill out a prospecting profile sheet. And why? Because the more I know about the person and the more you know about the person, the more your upline partner knows what kinds of questions to ask and hopefully answer their questions as well. So this is all right here, again, in the resource building. Let's see. Also in the resource building is something that I think is pretty important, suggested scripts. And when I got involved in the business, which is now 21 years ago, I used every excuse in the world to avoid picking up the phone because I didn't know what to say. So our goal in the university is to give you suggested scripts. And this will continue to evolve based on the faculty contributions. But you should look at these scripts and print them out and see what fits for you. And, you know, in all the training that you've taken, you know it's all about asking questions. If you're not asking questions about who they are, what do they do, how long have they done it, what are their goals, then you are not going to have success. So make sure you look at the suggested scripts that are available to you. We even have a beautiful document from Troy Parker, and he's not quite yet at $1 million earner, but he is definitely somebody who understands what needs to be done. The Jurowitzes have provided a great script for the meal pack, and they do an amazing training with meal pack donation boxes, literally all over the country with a specific script, with a handout. All of this is available to you. And if you're active in a church that wants to give back, oh my goodness, what a wonderful way to do this. Okay, so that's the resource building. So let me get out of the resource building right now. And we did the faculty. Let's look at electives. Now, there are those who would like to do trade shows. And, you know, truth be told, with trade shows now with the sampling, oh my goodness, just amazing what information we have so that you're prepared to do the trade show correctly. There's a good way to do it, and there's a bad way to do it. I've even given you a brochure. If you're going to talk about the terrible toxins, we go through, actually there's, I think it's 13 of the most harmful chemicals in baby products, in products that we use every day. The same ingredient that's in Drano is in baby products and toothpaste. So this is something that, quite honestly, I give out to everybody to educate them on isopropyl alcohol and fragrance and parabens and phthalates and the DEA and sodium lauryl sulfate. So these are the 13 most harmful chemicals that are still in products in America, not in Europe. Okay, so we finished that building. We finished this. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, let me see where I am. Let me get out of this and get out of this and instead bring back up the university. I lost that page, but we're coming back. Can you believe that was me? Oh my goodness. So here we go, back at trade shows. I wanted to show you everything that's here. There is how to prepare for a trade show. There's a questionnaire if you're doing a medical trade show. How to do a trade show, how to follow up, flyers. I've even put here from the Environmental Working Group. Let's see here if I can find this here. And we even have down here some photos from trade shows. So we even have a poster here, what's going on. And this is all from the Campaign for Safe Cosmetics. So photos of trade booths, so a trade show booth, so you can see what a booth looks like. And I remember doing a trade show once, and I think I was in Texas somewhere. And the manager of the show came over to me, and he said, and he complimented us on how the booth looked, and he said it was embarrassing last year whoever it was from your company and the booth that they had. So remember, image is everything. So if you're going to do a trade show, we suggest, Party City has beautiful cloths that are like $2 a piece in orange and purple, and here's one table we did, and our focus was the toxic story. So I even bought a tablecloth that had skull and crossbones on it, and I had all the baby products from Mineral Oil, Baby Johnson & Johnson's Baby Magic. I think I had some Avon products there, or Mary Kay, or both. Tom's Natural Deodorant, which is a joke. It has the primary ingredient is propylene glycol, which is the same as antifreeze. So that gives you a different look. So, how to do a trade show. If you're going to do it right. So there's lots of photos there. Now, the other elective, now this is an elective, remember that, is social media. Now, for the youngsters here, the Gen Y generation, they've grown up with, social media. They were born with a smart device in their hand. If you go to like when I go to an Apple class, I see little 2-year-olds in a stroller with an iPad, and they know what to do. So we've got all kinds of information on social media. So with additional training as well. And we're going to start doing little classes, curriculum, not just on Facebook, but on Instagram as well, working with Armando de Guzman Jr. on all of that. So then you've got the curriculum, welcoming you to your journey, the e-store. And what's exciting about the e-store right now is this is the month of May, and we are going to be having an absolute blowout special to help you with brochures if you have not ordered brochures yet. But what's exciting is we now have 5 different business card designs. And oh my goodness, are they just fabulous. And you can order today. Let's see if I hope you can see this, but it has, and this is one of my favorites. Actually, quite honestly, I leave these in bathrooms. Anywhere I can, I give it to the valet guys when they park the car. So it has the limitless comparison on the back, and then you can customize the card with your photo. And you can actually have your name, your phone number, your email, your website, and hopefully you got a gift from us, because if you're a scholar at the university, you get the gift from us for free, and send people to your website. And what I love about the cards is the quality of the cards and the rounded corners. They are elegant, and you can order now. So that's the Limitless card. Here is the Show Me the Money card. As you can see, money all over the place. That's one of them. Let's see if I can show you this one. Forever 50. And I guess I could give you a little hint about what's coming at convention. You've got to be at convention, because there's going to be at least 2, maybe 3 new products. And I think, now I'm not 100% sure, but rumor has it, they're all going to be referring to anti-aging and being 50 forever. So if you're talking with a potential customer or partner and they're hovering around 50, or they're like me, way over 50, you might want to use this card. I love this card. People just love having it. And then another card is if you're talking to somebody that just gets right to the bottom line, show me the money. How much money can I make? This is a new card we've designed. Don't roll the dice with your financial future. And plenty of space to put your personal information as well. So I wanted you to know, in the e-store, right now, in the e-store, you're able to order the cards today. so you don't have to wait. Then, and in the e-store, we will also have an Amazon page with suggested reading. And in this extensive list are included every book that is suggested by XANGO International in their new distributor kit. So that's all going to be in the e-store as well. And when you get to XANGO International building itself, you've got our dear Joe Morton with his Positive In. And if you have not yet seen the new corporate video, in case you didn't notice, we were there for the filming for those that were at Go Premiere. It's Joe Morton that's climbing down off the roof of the building in the video. So make sure you see Joe. I mean, let's face it, he climbed the 7 summits of the world, or wants to, and he's now becoming a scratch golfer. So when he decides to do something, he really does it. So we've also got the archives of the weekly webinar training, the tickets to Paradise and what you need to do to win, a Rush Convention, the new XANGO websites, excuse me. So everything is easily accessible, including the new version 6 and My XANGO Builder that's working so well. Now, let's look on the bottom toolbar here. You see all these little boxes, and we're gonna start with the left one here, which is Enroll Now. So if you are not yet a scholar in the university, you really have no time to waste. There is so much to do and so much to learn. And our launch special has not changed. It's still only $15 a month. And you just click on the red box, unless you want to pay more, which I don't think you do. So you click on the big red box, and you could also pay for the year. A lot of people prefer to have one payment that covers them for the year, so they don't have to worry about monthly charges on their card. So that's how you enroll. So let me go back to the home page again. So remember, the enroll button is here. Next to that, to the right of that, is the campus tour. And this is our philosophy. With technology today, you're going to be able to use analytics to track people. Are they actually looking at what you send them? And here you would put in you're the scholar, so your name would go there. The guest that you're sending a 3-day pass to would go there with their email. And then in the resource building, we've got suggested, what I call one-touch emails. In fact, I actually forgot to show you that. So let me see if I can get there. I'll go there right after this. But what we're doing with sending a 3-day pass to a potential customer or business partner, they actually have 3 days to look at the information that you are suggesting. It's a suggested destination, because they're going to have access to both the product education building and the prospecting tools building. But there's a lot there. So you don't want them to not be focused on what you think is a priority. So I'm going to show you what I've been using for my 3-day pass. They'll get an email that says you've been invited to take a campus tour. Redeem your guest pass now. And when you go here to the resources, not sure I showed you this, I think I might have forgotten, shame on me, are the one-touch emails. Because very often, especially if you're brand new to XANGO, you're joining the team today, most people have no clue what to say to a potential customer or business partner. So we've got one-touch emails, and this will continue to grow. Best day yet, a one-touch email about the XANGO juice, a one-touch email for science behind the mangosteen with links that I want them to look at. For somebody who's never done network marketing before, they're what I call a virgin, then I'm going to send them the tax advantages. I'm going to send them the link to President Clinton. I'm also going to send them this video, The New Frontier. I think, again, probably one of the best videos ever done about financial freedom. So if you have not seen that yet, please take the time to look at that particular video called The Last Frontier, the freedom you dream of. There's also a one-touch email on 365, our unique multiple vitamin, and why science shows that if you do not supplement with a good vitamin mineral supplement, you increase your risk of cancer and heart disease. This is the one on Saveo by Dr. Joy. This one is, aging is a choice. How do you want to spend the last 10 years of your life, which takes you to this particular video if you have not seen it yet. This one is obviously on the tax advantages. This one's on, are you prepared for retirement? So anybody probably hovering around 50 should be really, really concerned. But remember, you can write your own emails. I'm just showing you what some of us have decided to use. Show me the money, the compensation plan, more on the tax advantages of each particular tax advantage. So I'm thinking of actually putting these in an autoresponder in my XANGO Builder. So that's going to be coming very, very shortly. All right, so did I cover, let's go back because we're doing the bottom menu. So we did the campus tour, a gift from us, obviously very, very important. And you get this free, by the way. You don't pay for this. So you can view the live demo here. And once you become a scholar and you get and set up your free marketing site, let me see if I can do that from here in a new menu. So let me go gift. Now I've got a custom URL. So let's see. Yep. Okay. So this is the .net site, a gift from us.net / Sandi and Ed, and I have it redirected directly to Best Day Yet. But I've also decided that I want a WordPress site. And we've got some exciting things happening with the ability of the WordPress site. So let me see if I can bring that up for you, a gift from us.com. Okay. Okay, that's the generic one. Now this is WordPress, and I'm actually taking a class on WordPress, but you don't have to do that because we're going to teach you how to do all of this. And this is my custom WordPress site with our photograph. And what's really cool about WordPress is that it's your own custom website for those who want it, and for those who want to learn how to do a blog, for those who want to learn how to create additional pages. That's going to be an elective for those who are like Mark and Kali, who are very, very tech savvy. But the truth is, most of us are not. I say the majority of us are not only not savvy, but can barely send an email. But for those that are, you'll know that that's an option for you. And now here's something I'm excited about. Down here, you see the gallery. So I'm going to open that in a new link. And we've decided for you to dream big. As my son often says, nothing is sweet as traveling and having somebody else pay the bill. And we've done in the gallery videos of a recent trip to LA with the O'Briens and the Herons and the Hollisters and my media, of course. Some photos from the leadership cruise from December and the morning breakfast. Here are videos from the first 200K trip in Germany and Venice. I mean, hey guys, you know, it's time for you to have to buy new luggage. Some photos that I had from the Grand Cayman trip. So if you've got lifestyle photos and you get them to us, we'd love to add them. So the gallery is going to be filled with, this is the first 500K trip to Paris. Oh my goodness. And where is the photo that I thought I had here, where I guess I didn't add it, where Gary Hollister and Erin Garrity walked over to every couple and gave us each $1,000 in U.S. spending money. And I came back from Paris with $1,000 worth of shoes. But it wasn't my money, right? So let me see that I have shown you the gift from us, the tour, the gallery, the business cards. Back on the home page, let me share with you where future events are housed. So when you scroll down right here on quick links, you'll see upcoming events. Go to xuevents.com. I'm going to open a new tab so you can see that. And here it pops up. So all of that is here. And of course, we do now our Unlocking Your $1 Million Mindset on the 4th Wednesday of every month. Our next one, May 27th. So we'd love to have you participate, either as a scholar attending or as a teacher participating. So let me go back to the university, and I think we have covered every building: product education, prospecting tools, masters, resources, electives, faculty, curriculum, e-store, and the XANGO corporate building as well. So I want to thank you for attending this morning. I know it's a lot to cover, and I'm just about within our time limitation. And you can also get to a gift from us from here as well. You can open. So every link actually has options for you to be able to access. So you're not limited to just one. I want to thank you for joining us, and I'm hoping that you're going to love the architecture as much as we loved creating it for you, and that you're going to have an amazing journey increasing your skills.